Okay, it looks like we are live. This is Soldier of Self Mastery, episode number 3, I believe. Stockton, California. I'm excited. I'm excited. It is Sunday afternoon, and we've done a little bit of advertising out there. I haven't had a chance to email our subscribers, but Soldier of Self Mastery, Santos Rolon Jr. here. Stockton, California. Let me see if I can fix the camera. We are actually live once again. And oh boy. Let me see if I can get this camera to work properly. We have somebody that's on the air. This is an interactive session, by the way. So if you want to identify yourself, live chat will be on. I believe we're going to try to do the live chat. Let me see here. I may have to. Well, I'm going to see if we can get somebody to, if you can chat. I may end up having to change everything here. If you can type your name, where you're from, I'd love to hear from you. This is a live interaction session. It's not, I don't just want to sit here and preach, my friends. I want to get some questions. I want to be challenged. I want to hear from those of you that follow Soldiers of Self-Mastery here on YouTube. Again, I'm trying to set this up. Unfortunately, I may have to go to my computer. I don't see, how can I do this? Okay, I may end up canceling the session and restarting it if I have to. But let me see, live chat, all messages are visible. Okay, well, let's try this. Could you help me out? I see that I have somebody here. Could you help me out? Could you type something in the message board there and see if I can pick it up? If I can't, I may end up canceling this session, or I may just go ahead and just share just a little bit here, and we can always pick it up on Friday. Again, if you want notifications of what we're doing, looks like they dropped off. If you want notifications of what we're doing here at Soldiers of Self-Mastery, why am I here? I'm here because I'm passionate about this movement. I'm passionate about helping people, as well as myself, get our minds right. We must get our minds right because we are in a battle. We are in a fight. I see somebody there. Hopefully you can identify yourself. I want this to be an interactive session. Would you chat? Would you type something in the chat box and see if it comes up on my screen? If not, I'm just going to basically kind of go into the computer and use the computer. It might be a little bit easier. I had to rush back and get back into my studio here. So again, I don't want to just sit here and preach. I want to hear from some of you. I'm doing my best here. Why aren't these? Man, this is a bit of a challenge. Anyways, I know that you can hear me on the other end. I can see that there is somebody here. Let me share just a little bit. What's important for us today, friends? What's important? We're battling addictions. We're battling gambling, problem gambling. We're battling financial crises, right? Those of us that have these challenges, because it's a challenge. Some of us are really deep. Some of us are not there. And I hope that you don't go there. You may find yourself looking for opportunities or fun things to do, and next thing you know, you go down a path that becomes very destructive. And that's one of the reasons why I created this channel. That's one of the reasons why I created Soldiers of Self-Mastery. I want this to be a safe haven, a place where you can come and interact on Sundays between the hours of 4 and 5. That's what we're doing, between the hours of 4 and 5 on YouTube, and on Friday nights between the hours of 4 and 5 if you click the notification on my YouTube, you'll get notified when I come on, when I go live. Also, I would encourage you to subscribe to soldiersofselfmastery.com. You get a free gift. I'm holding my journal. I wanted to share something from my journal. You get a free gift, okay? A confidence builder, an encouragement builder for yourself. We need courage, my friends. We absolutely need courage in order to go forward in this world, in this life, in this battle zone, if you will. Now, you need courage, okay? You need to muster up that inside of you. And believe me, it is inside of you. You have it, my friend. Don't wait for courage to come inside of you from without. You have courage. In fact, you can look back at your life and you can look at those, I call them trophies. My new book, my new revised book will be out soon, and a lot of the stuff that I'm sharing in these live sessions will be in my book, the Little Red Book, exercises, etc. But you have trophies in your life. You should have a wall of fame, not a wall of shame, but a wall of fame. They're spiritual trophies. You see, you've gone through things in your life and you've overcome. And I say this often, that life is a series of reminders. Isn't it not? The good life, okay, your good life will come out of a series of positive reminders, my friend. What are those? Part of those reminders are your trophies. You've earned those trophies. You can go back and look at your life. You can go back a little bit and you can see those areas where you literally, you didn't just hop over, but you leaped over those areas, those experiences in your life that you needed to leap over. And I'm telling you, it's a wonderful feeling when you can look back and you can think and ponder about these trophies that you've had in your life. Now, I'm going to read a few, I call them core values, core beliefs. Got my journal open today, and either people may be busy. I know it almost looks like I'm not going to be able to do an interaction here because of the way that I have my setup today. Unfortunately, I rushed. I was working on my book. I was not prepared. I failed, so I'm sorry if you're not able to interact with me. But I'm going to create this live session. We're going to go for a few minutes. I can see if there's people may join. I'm going to wait a few minutes. But I'm going to read a couple of my core beliefs, my philosophies as I'm waiting. And actually, let me try something. Let me try something here to see if it'll work on what I'm intending to do here. Okay. Let me see if I can turn my camera. This is going to be a bit of a challenge, but live chat. Okay, there we go. All right, we did it. Brian Marshall, it's Brian Marshall. Just for a minute, got to get back outside to do chores. Okay, well, you checked in. That's good. I appreciate you letting me know. I had to turn my camera around a little bit. That's what's happening here. And that is fine. I know that some people are going to kind of come in and out, and you have to do what you have to do. I'm going to sit here for a few minutes, and I'm going to read a couple of these philosophies that I've written down. 29, learn to work with fear. Learn to work with fear. Number 30, remember you are unique and you are your best inspiration and motivator. You are unique. What does it mean that you are unique? What does it mean? What does it mean that you are unique? Think about that for a moment. We often beat ourselves down. We beat ourselves up. We treat ourselves like shit sometimes. We make a mistake, we fall, and we literally, basically, take our heads to the chopping block with our own speech, with our own mind. And then we engage in conversations with other people and they don't help either. Is that the way a unique person should treat him or herself? I know it's not easy when we fail. I know it's not easy. Failure, failure is not a fun part of life, but it is a part of living. And we must learn to look at failure like a teacher, right? In fact, I remember making a video some time ago, and I believe the label or the title of that video was, man, we're going to be low on battery. This session's probably not going to work out that well. A teacher called failure. I believe that's what it was. Anyways, I'm going to do a little bit of reading. I may end up losing my power here. But you are unique. You are your best inspiration and motivator. I still check out videos. I still check out books. I still read my own journal, things that I wrote a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 days ago, because I look for my own inspiration. I mean, it's good to be inspired by others. We do need that, right? It's good to be motivated by others, but there comes a point in our lives where we have to do battle. And that battle comes from within. That winning that battle comes from within you, my friend. You are unique. You are your best inspiration and motivator. 31. Believe that you are good with relationships. Tell yourself this frequently. That's a part of positive self-talk. Believe that you are good with relationships. Okay? I'll tell you one thing. You're not going to believe that you're good with anything unless you tell yourself this. A lot of people think, if you tell yourself if you talk to yourself enough, if you say something to yourself enough times, this is not a secret. This is not a mystery. You're going to start believing. Now, what is it that you want to believe, my friend? You want to believe that you are in control. You want to believe that you are capable of winning against those beggarly elements, against those things, right? What are those things? It could be a cigarette. It could be a joint. It could be a needle. It could be a machine. It could be your computer. It could be social media that has you a little bit mixed up, right? You're spending way too much time on social media. That could be a gambling problem. Of course, there is online casino gambling. Positive self-talk. That's what this verse, this core value is really all about. 31, number 31, believe that you are good with relationships. Tell yourself this frequently. Number 32, and I'm going to end here. I could see that people are busy and nobody's coming on board. Part of that is my fault. I'll take responsibility for that one because I'm not doing enough marketing to get myself out there when it comes to these live, Sunday Night Live. Treat your business like a business. Do business with people who are serious. Now, one more. Take care of your clients. Put them on a list. Birthdays, Christmas, thank yous. Treat your clients special. Word of mouth advertising. They advertise for you. So I appreciate Brian coming on board. I can see that he's busy. Again, I'm here for you, my friends. I'm here for you. You know what? I'm going to continue living my life in total victory. Will I fall? Yes, I will fall. Will I make a mistake? Yes, I will make a mistake. Hopefully, it'll be a new mistake, right? That's what we want. We want new mistakes. I'm not afraid to fail. I'm not afraid to take risks. I'm not afraid. And why am I saying all these things? I'm saying this because I want you guys to recognize who you are. I want you guys to recognize and realize that you are well capable. You're well capable of doing many great things. You're well capable of overcoming that addiction. Or as I say in my book, I'm going to be saying in my book, trading addictions. Is it possible to trade that old clunky car that doesn't run well anymore? It's got a lot of hidden problems. In fact, it's got more problems than you'll even know. As time goes on, if you keep driving that clunker, you're going to find more problems. You need to trade that clunker in quick, right? For one that has a little bit more technology, maybe some creature comforts. If anything, you're trading that thing in for something that runs a little better to help get you to your destination. Now, I'm not talking about cars here. I'm using that as an analogy of addictions and habits. I used to believe the lie. The lies were swirling around in my head. They were dark, they were gloomy, they were sad. They kept me in bondage. They were stealing from me. They were literally bringing me down, even to the point of suicidal thoughts at times. Yes, I've had suicidal thoughts. I never really put a lot of emphasis on them because for whatever reason I knew that they were not healthy. You start focusing on the wrong thoughts. You focus on the wrong thoughts, my friend, they will bring you down. They will bring you down. Because whatever you focus on, you tend to move in that direction. You move in that direction. And so we're going to end here. I made an attempt today, Sunday Night Live. Again, we're going to be doing these Sunday Night Lives from 4 to 5. I'm going to get the word out. I'm going to continue to get the word out. And we need to learn a little bit about technology also. You know, there's a way to, those of you that follow Soldiers of Self-Mastery, there's a way to keep in touch with us. Subscribe to Soldiers of Self-Mastery. And we'll be sending an email out once a week, right? Usually Monday or Tuesday, we send out a weekly email encouraging you, motivating you, sharing videos, and there'll be more things coming along as we grow, as I grow. I'm building my team. I'm always looking for people that have the ability to do things online. Maybe you see something that I could do differently. I would love your constructive criticism. So, but if you subscribe to Soldiers of Self-Mastery, right, there's a little notification bar. I think it's a bell or something on there. If you click that, you'll get notification when I go live. So we're going to be doing Friday nights with Soldier of Self-Mastery. We're going to be doing Sunday nights with Soldier of Self-Mastery, and the times may change. Right now, I'm going to keep it at 4 to 5, and that's PST. I'm also going to be doing this possibly on Instagram and or a Facebook. We're working on Facebook, but I think I'm going to keep that out of the loop for now. So if you're on Instagram at Soldiers of Self-Mastery, that's Instagram. You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me at Victory Life Coaching on Facebook also. And of course, Soldiers of Self-Mastery right here on YouTube channel. And you know what? I'm excited. I'm going to be ending here soon. Why am I so excited? I'm excited because I have hope today. You know, I'm excited because I've literally defeated problem gambling. I have hope today because I'm reaching out to people all over the world. You're sending me emails. I hear your problems. I hear the things I see, and I read your emails, and I know what some of you are going through. You're in a battle, my friend. Some of you are in deep battle. But I want you to know something, okay? I want you to become part of this mission. By the way, I see that somebody else has joined. If you want to identify yourself, I'd love to see who you are, where you're from. If you have a question for me, this is a live interaction. I've been talking because I had a few joinees, but they've dropped off for whatever reason. This is your time, my friend. You've got a question, you've got a challenge. You've got, maybe you want to challenge me, or hey, maybe you've got something that you see, Santos, you could do this a little bit differently. I'm open. I've been reading some of my journal, a little bit of my journal. So I'll give a few seconds here. We're getting ready to wind down. Okay, but here's what I want to say as we close this session, because it looks like everybody's probably with their family or out barbecuing, whatever. I'm here to spread hope. I'm here to transfer hope into your life, my friend. And it doesn't matter whether you have a problem with gambling. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is that you're involved with. Okay, it really doesn't matter. What matters is how you're going to get yourself free. Right? What are the steps? Okay? What is your solution? That's what matters. It's not where you're at that matters. It's where you want to be and where you can be. Okay? And how you're going to get there. How are you going to get there? Well, I know that my hope came, number one, my hope came from prayer. It came through the Bible. I believe in the grace of the Almighty. I know that He is my foundation. He allowed people to come into my life like Bob Proctor, Anthony Robbins. Okay? I have family. I thank my mother who helps me, my wife, Zig Ziglar, and many others. There's people here that I follow. I read some of their posts. I check out their websites. Dave Daly. There's Coach Travis Brady, who is a tremendous man out of the Salt Lake City, Utah area, I believe. Michael, I believe his name is Michael. He's part of his group there on Facebook, the 5-figure mentor group. So I'm plugged into sources, okay? I'm plugged in. It's gotten a lot easier for me, I must admit. It's gotten a lot easier, a little bit more comfortable. I see somebody else dropped off. And what does that do for me? It keeps me going. You know, it keeps me going. It keeps me wanting to plant seeds in the lives of other people, because you are, as I read earlier, you are unique. You know, some of you guys are really hurting out there, but I'll tell you, I will say this, that if you stay where you're at, you're going to stay where you're at. If you look at your situation and you recognize that you need to do something about it, start where you are. Work with what you have. You know what? You may be completely broke, but you have access to a cell phone. You have access to a library, right? During the week, maybe not on weekends. But there's always opportunities for you to plug in and educate yourself. They're all over. And, you know, we can wait for more pain, right? Pain will move you. Believe me. Pain will move you. Or an accident or death, some tragedy. We don't need to wait for those things. If we're hearing, my friend, if we are hearing the sound, if we're listening to the sound, to the voice that is connecting with your inner voice inside you saying, Joe, Peter, Lisa, Deborah, Laura, you know, you need to move. You need to move. You cannot stay here. If my voice of reason is connecting with your voice of reason, plug in. Let's get together. Let's interact on the next session. You can always connect with Soldier of Self-Mastery through soldierofselfmastery.com. I am providing coaching on a high level, okay? A little bit more personal than interacting here in these live sessions, but you can get a lot out of this. I mean, this is what I'm doing. I'm doing this to help people. Some people call me, they say they want help. They email me. What happened? All of a sudden I respond and they drop off. You know, I invest my time, I invest effort to help people, and I'm putting myself out there. But I'll tell you, my friend, if you are not willing to step away from that pit, from that quicksand that you're in, I can't help you. I can't help you. And I'd love to do something to help you, but I can't. You have to be willing to step up. You must be willing to look at where you're at, and you must be willing to look at what it is that you want, my friend. You. And just like me, I'm no better than anybody. I'm no better. I may be a little bit ahead, further ahead than some of yous. I'm determined. You know what? I'm determined. My transmission is broken. It doesn't go in reverse. I've burned all bridges behind me. I'm not going backwards. I refuse to go backwards. I'm going to continue to fight. I'm going to continue to plant seeds. I'm going to continue to make videos, create courses, write books, make T-shirts, and do live sessions like this one here. So I've kind of exhausted myself here for a few minutes because I don't want to just keep talking and rambling on. I'd rather interact with those of you that are that find me interesting or find the message that I'm sharing hopeful to you. Because that's what I want. I want to help you get free, my friend. I truly and honestly want to help you get free. And like I said earlier, it doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter. That's not important. It's not important what you're doing. What is important is how are you going to get out? Okay? And what's important is that you can get out. Okay? If I can do it, coming from a dark, gloomy, insecure background, you can do it, my friends. Here's a little bit, I'm going to be closing here. Here's a little bit about me. I didn't have any courage. I didn't have any courage at all. I had no direction. I didn't feel like I had any purpose. I was just existing. I was grasping for straws. I was grasping. You know, that's all I knew. It seemed like I was always in survival mode, but the survival mode that I was in was always leading me towards evil things. And unfortunately, when you do things repetitively, you know what happens? They become a habit. They become addictions. And we have to claw our way out. We have to break through those fences. We have to crawl out of those caves. And there's rope, right? There's rope. There's lifesavers being thrown in. Sometimes we don't see them. We're so blinded by the addiction that we don't see them. But then there comes that point in time where we see a little bit of the light, just enough light that we can begin to head towards that direction. That's the key, my friend. I see somebody else. I'm going to be ending here. If you want to share something, identify yourself. I don't know who you are. If you have a question before we get ready to close this session, I'd be more than willing to try to answer that question for you. I'll wait a few seconds. If not, once again, we're going to be doing live. Friday night lives between the hours of 4 and 5. Sunday night lives between the hours of 4 and 5. Okay, just like what we are today. PST. I'm in California. Thank you for the thumbs up. I'm going to be doing a few other things also probably on Instagram. But we've got some great things coming. I've got the Little Red Book is being revised. That's going to be on the Amazon Kindle shelf once again, probably this week. I believe so, this week. We've got a course coming, a Breakthrough Academy course that's going to help people develop the mindset, a winning mindset in the shortest time available. That's going to be coming out soon. And we've got more stuff coming out. My friends, I'm inviting you to be a part. I'm inviting you to be a part of this. This is a movement. Soldiers of Self-Mastery is a movement. I want you to remember that you are a soldier of some kind because you're fighting. You are fighting. Label yourself a soldier of self-mastery. Start calling yourself a soldier of self-mastery. Doesn't matter how you feel. Doesn't matter what other people think. I'm telling you, my friend, this is where it's at. I will see you on my next episode. I will see you on my next episode. Hopefully, I'll get some questions. I won't have to sit here preaching. And we are going to build hope. We are going to change and we are going to transform lives all over the world. Yes, we are. We are going to give hope to people that may be stuck or that are stuck in life. It doesn't matter if you're a problem gambler or you're an addict or you got problems in other areas, relationships, or maybe you don't even know who you are. Maybe you don't even know who you are anymore and you have no direction for your life. That's what we're all about here at Soldiers of Self-Mastery. Santos Jr., I'm in Stockton, California. Below this link, there will be some information. soldiersofselfmastery.com if you want to connect with me. If you're interested in some coaching, some transformational conversation, or maybe you want to help. Maybe you want to become part of this mission and you have a gift, a talent that you could help me and we can help share this mission across the world to change and transform lives. Imagine, this is huge. This even scares me at times. Imagine being a part of something big, my friend. I am a soldier of self-mastery. I am getting your book this week. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it should be out on the shelves. I had an old version, but we took it off because I had to update it. It needed more work and it needed more data. So I appreciate those of you that came on board this Sunday. Remember, once again, Fridays, okay, 4 to 5 p.m. PST, that's California time, and Sundays, PST, 4 to 5. Stay connected with us. Subscribe at soldiersofselfmastery.com. I will see you. Peace through strength, my friend. I will see you on the next one. Stay strong. This is a new week, new beginnings, new challenges, my friend. You are well capable of winning.